welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share with you how to accurately track your meals using MyFitnessPal. So this might seem like a bit of a tedious process, but believe me, you're going to have to do it if you want to get a full breakdown of your macronutrient split as well as your total calories of that meal. So there's two things that you're going to need. MyFitnessPal downloaded on your smartphone, and you're going to need a weight scale to weigh out all your food so you can get an exact idea of how much your food weighs. Let's get into it. So here we got some chicken breast, carrots, and some brown rice, and the weight scale. So a lot of weight scales is going to show up as 0, but you don't want to take the weight of the plate. And now it's showing the weight of the plate, which we don't want. So I'm just going to tap Tare, T-A-R-E. Just tap that. It's going to reset the scale to 0. And now I can start to weigh my food. So let's start with the chicken. So just place the chicken on the plate, and you can see here that's a total of 107 grams. So I'm going to whack that into MyFitnessPal. So next thing to do is to reset the scale, so tap Tare. So carrots all placed on the weight scale, and that's a total of 134 grams. Get it back to 0, and now we can put our brown rice on the plate. So all our rice is on the plate, and that's a total of 194 grams just for the brown rice. So as you can see from that meal, chicken, rice and carrots, that total meal was 474 calories. Something like chicken and carrots, they're quite generic. You don't really have to worry about brands too much. However, something like rice, there's quite a few varieties. So you can have white rice, brown rice. I'm using brown rice here, and I'm going to show you something which is really cool on MyFitnessPal. Makes your life a lot easier. So it's called Hong Tong Life rice. Yeah, it's brown rice, but instead of typing it out, because I'll probably get the variety wrong, what you'll do is you'll go into MyFitnessPal. Right next to my index finger, will it focus? Yeah, it says scan barcode. What you're going to do is just tap that. So it comes up with this camera pointer, and what I'm going to do now is here's the packet of rice that I used. Turn it around. Barcode is there, just right next to my thumb. You're going to point that at the barcode. You can see it's loading. And Bob's your uncle. It comes up with the product. So it's called, looks like they spelt brown wrong, but never mind. Hong Tong rice, number of servings. So what I did just now was I actually tapped the grams here by my finger, tap that, and then obviously put in 1 gram. I don't know if you can see that, but then I just typed in how many servings in total. Yeah, so looking back at my food diary here, I can see that it was 194 grams. I can see that it's 323 calories, and it's got a whopping nearly 70 grams of carbs. Let's go on to another meal now, a meal with more than just 3 ingredients. Now we're gonna go on to protein oats. A bit more complicated this one, I've got all the ingredients out, but basically this is 7 ingredients in total. So I'm going to put them in one by one, and then you can see exactly how I do it. Just like the previous meal of chicken breast, rice and carrots, I'm going to put those in on MyFitnessPal. Got a nice big bowl here ready for loading. Get the oats in. How many grams should I go for today? Let's get the milk in. I always go for milk instead of water, just gives the oats a bit more of a creamier taste. Now we're just going to put some dark chocolate in before we throw this bad boy in the microwave. Scatter it around evenly. So just while we wait for the oats to finish, I've actually made a list of the foods in so far. So we've got oats, milk and dark chocolate. I've had to jot it down on paper because obviously I've been using my phone to film, and then I'll pop it in on MyFitnessPal once it's done. It smells good, by the way. I can smell the oats definitely coming strong. I've got to heat it up for a bit longer than I normally would because the dark chocolate has just come out of the fridge and it's quite cold and hard. So yeah, got to make sure it's nice, soft and melted, you know. Let's see how it looks. Got to use these, don't want to burn my hands. They've been in the microwave for quite a while. Let's see if the chocolate is good. Oh, ho, 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 perfect. Look at that, all melted. Lovely. Right, so just turn her on. So again, barcode, scan, it's going to go into MyFitnessPal a bit later. So that's my list. I've just scribbled the ingredients so far. As you can see, very brown. That's reset to 0. Let's pour in some bloobs. Should we go for a bit more? 70. Cool. Very rarely do I get a nice number on the scale. Ta-da! And that is the finished meal. So I'm going to put that all on MyFitnessPal just like I did for the previous meal, and we'll see how many calories in total.